Welcome to this tutorial on audio support in HoloSuite 2021.2. In this tutorial, we will import an audio stream, cut the audio clip's length, and perform some simple edits before finally exporting an MP4 containing both the audio and texture data. With these tools, you'll be able to edit and embed audio in your volumetric video playback. You can follow along using the tutorial's example workspace. Provided in the workspace is a folder named Welcome to Volumetric Trimmed, containing mesh and texture data. We've removed the first 61 frames to reduce the amount of idle time present in the clip before our actor delivers his line. Also included is a folder named Audio Track, containing a wave audio clip named Welcome of the actor delivering his line, and an MP3 named Fireworks, containing a music track. There are two compositions included. Number 1, Getting Started, containing the mesh and texture data processed with SSDR, and number 2, Complete Example, containing the mesh, texture, and audio data. We'll start by loading the Getting Started composition. It includes a load asset stage containing a clip with mesh and texture data, and an SSDR stage with the processing already complete. Next, we'll import our audio streams. HoloSuite supports audio import using MP3 and WAV files. In HoloSuite 2021.2, clips can be created from certain files directly, rather than from a folder containing those assets. This new functionality includes audio files, along with Alembic, MP4, and OMS files. Since we're starting with importing the WAV file, we'll take advantage of this new functionality. First, we'll select the exposure triangle to show the contents of the audio tracks folder. We'll import the Welcome WAV file. Select Make Clip. In the Import Clip window, select Import. With the clip imported and selected in the project window, you can view the information about the clip in the inspector to review details or preview the audio using the play button under the clip's waveform. We'll preview the audio now to hear our actor deliver his line.
Welcome to the world of volumetric capture.
Next, we'll add our audio clip to the composition. We'll select the Welcome clip from the project window and drag it into the track containing our mesh and texture data to create a new load asset stage. Since our audio clip doesn't contain any mesh or texture data, it's no problem to add it following the SSDR stage. We can see that the new audio load asset interval is longer in duration than the mesh and texture load asset interval. The volumetric video clip is a cut-down version of the full capture, but the audio recording includes the entire performance. To line up the audio, we'll need to remove the first 61 frames. We'll start by selecting the razor tool and making a cut between frames 60 and 61 in the audio track. We'll select the timeline selection tool again and right-click on the interval containing frames 0 to 60 and select Delete. Next, we'll select the audio interval containing frames 61 to 239 and drag that interval to the left until the first frame aligns with frame 0. Now, when we hit play in the timeline, the audio should match the mesh and texture while playing.
Welcome to the world of volumetric capture.
Now that we've finished adding the dialogue, let's add a bit of music to our track. In the Audio Tracks folder, we'll create a new clip from the MP3 file named Fireworks. We'll bring this clip into the track as well and adjust the loop selection to encompass the whole clip so we can preview its full length. You can use the hotkey Ctrl-L to fully encompass a timeline selection. We want the music's intro to end when the speaking starts.
Welcome to the world of volumetric capture.
So we'll use the razor tool and make a cut after frame 1527. We'll delete the first interval and move the second interval back until it's starting at frame 0. Now the music is lined up nicely. But the volume of the music is a bit loud in comparison to our actor, so we'll adjust the interval's volume. We'll take advantage of the audio settings to adjust the volume. With the interval selected, we can adjust the volume parameter by clicking on the word volume and dragging the mouse to the left to decrease the volume, or by adding a value to the volume field. We'll change the value to negative 25 decibels. Let's also add a subtle fade in and fade out. In the fade in length field, we'll change the value to 0.3. In the fade out length field, we'll change the value to 1. This will add a third of a second fade in and 1 second fade out from the beginning and end of the interval. We can hit play to preview our changes.
Welcome to the world of volumetric capture.
The delivered line is still a little low, so we can select the Welcome Wave Load asset and adjust the volume up to 10 to increase the volume.
Welcome to the world of volumetric capture.
Now that we're satisfied with the audio, the clip is ready to export. HoloEdit is able to export standalone audio as an MP3 or WAV file, and audio and texture streams as a combined export using an MP4 or the combined OMS and MP4 option. We'd like to export this clip for playback in an OMS player, so we'll export the OMS for our mesh data and an MP4 containing both the texture and audio streams. First, we'll go to File, Export Composition. We'll determine the output path. We'll add a folder to the desktop named Export for the purpose of this tutorial. First, we'll add a new export step for our OMS. We'll set the output sequence file name to audio example $, and leave the file type as OMS and press Save. We'll add another export step. Set the file name to audio example $, again, and set the sequence type to MP4. In addition to texture export, the MP4 output type has several new audio settings. We'll use the default export settings for this clip. If your final delivery method requires audio from a separate source or further audio editing in external tools, HoloEdit also includes an audio output sequence type that supports multiple standard audio formats. With the export steps saved, we're ready to export our clip for playback. Thank you for watching our tutorial on audio support for HoloEdit 2021.2.
Welcome to the world of volumetric capture.
For more information, please visit our other videos on YouTube or check out the HoloEdit written documentation linked below.